MTD CNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
If you came to Victor CNC and asked them to supply you with a precision machining centre for manufacturing, the A72 would probably be a machine that they would suggest. The reasons behind that, some of which include that when you're looking for precision and performance, you need a quality machining centre, and this is that. It is a cast-based machine. The model here is a 3-axis machining centre with a 2-axis rotary table on it, or a 2-axis trunnion table, which gives you the ability to do full 5-axis simultaneous machining. Now, we'll start with the A72. Why the A72? Well, it's a very fast machine. It's got up to 48 metres a minute in rapids, and more importantly, you've got up to 0.5 G acceleration in the X and Y axis and 0.75 G acceleration in the Z. That is actually more important than the rapid feeds. And the reason for that is when you're moving from point to point, the acceleration is key. So it's a quick machine. It moves on linear rollers. It is actually, as I've mentioned already, a cast base, and it comes with a 12,000 RPM direct drive spindle. There is an option for 15,000, and in fact, I think this particular machine has a 15,000 RPM spindle. It's oil cooled, and you would expect that when you're looking to machine to the optimum in precision. So in terms of the size and the capability, or the types of workpiece you could fit on this machine, or you could machine, there's an X-axis travel of 720 and a Y-axis travel of 480. You've also got a pretty big Z-axis of 660 millimetres. Now, of course, here with the trunnion table on the machine, your Z-axis is restricted, but that would obviously be application driven. So on the spindle, we've mentioned direct drive. This does have through spindle coolant. It's a BBT 40, so it's spindle face and taper. That's a far more rigid construction of tool mounting to give you better and more precision machining results. The through spindle coolant can be 20 bar, and I believe there's an option to go for higher pressure coolant as well. And we've also got coolant pipes to the right of the spindle for coolant flood during the machining operation. Always good to go around the side of a machining centre. Here you can see we've got the tool changer at the top of the machine. That's a 24 station tool changer as standard. You can opt for a 32 or I believe a 40 station if you're looking for more tools. We've got a nice access point here on the side of the machine, which means it's got a good viewing window to be able to see the machine in operation. But furthermore, coming around the side here just shows you actually that it's not a very deep machine. It's quite compact, and for a machine that comes in at a weight of 5.5 tons, it's actually only 2.6 metres in depth. So if you're assessing what you can actually fit in your machine shop from a machining centre perspective, this might be suitable. And here you've got the oil cooler. This is actually the oil cooler for the spindle to make sure you can maintain those precision machining results. Now, the control on this machine is a Heidenhain 640. This machine can come with either a Fanuc control or a Heidenhain control. The 640 is the latest generation in Heidenhain controls and offers obviously the optimum in machining speed and capability. Swarf extraction down the right hand side and the left hand side of the machine, we've got 2 swarf augers. When you've got a machine like the A72, when you're moving X and Y and Z axes to remove material, whether it be aluminium, steels, you're going to need to get rid of that swarf. And with a machine with augers on both sides, it will enable you to do that. So the A72 machining centre, 12,000 RPM, high speed movement in all the X, Y and Z axis. The option of having a 2-axis table to give you a full 5-axis simultaneous machine. The reason this machine is spec'd like this with the 2-axis table is the customer came to Victor and said, give me a solution which gives me the most flexibility. And by having a 3-axis machining centre, which is without question at the premium end when it comes to quality, adding this 2-axis table means you can go from just machining 3-axis machine components one day to within a couple of hours putting the 2-axis table on and doing full 5-axis simultaneous machining. That was what the customer needed. And to be fair, if you are looking for the most in versatility when it comes to 5-axis and 3-axis machining, this as a proposed solution should be considered. You can see this machine on mtdcnc.com or visit Victor CNC Direct.
For more videos, products and news, go to mtdcnc.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.